Game 4, Eastern Semifinals. The Chicago Bulls have set the tone of the series up 2-1. Can they maintain their composure and take a commanding 3-1 lead? Now, the test awaits as they face off against the Bucks. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue. Coming right up.
2K Sports here to present you the NBA Eastern Conference semifinals. It's Game 4, and one that could go down in the books. With Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge on the sideline. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. We've got Kawhi Leonard. Chris Dunn is out there with Paul George. Then there's Daniel Gafford, and it's Embiid in its center. And for Milwaukee, Jamal Murray is out there with Curry. Then it's Robert Covington, and it's Durant, and it's Horford in at the 4. Now, here's George. Right side, Leonard. Ball's knocked loose, stolen by Durant. Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
And appreciation for Jamal Murray and his athleticism getting all the way up there.
Pass to Gafford. To the middle. Here's Dunn. Bank shot. No good. Now the Bucks moving it up. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, Doc Rivers gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Now, he couldn't have been more complimentary about Kawhi Leonard. After some injury issues, he's now back to being the best guy on the floor most of the time. Coach said slowing him down is like trying to hold back an avalanche with a shovel. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. The Bulls off to a slow start. It's a 5-point game. They come off the loss on Friday.
Poor execution in that one. Not sure what led to the lack of focus, but coaching staff definitely not happy.
And they made some comments themselves that some of the fault might have lied with them because they didn't go in with the best of game plans and they didn't make the right adjustments. So we'll see tonight if they do.
Horford with it. Now guarded by Dunn. Here's Curry. The shot's good on the assist by Horford.
So Steph Curry, the best shooter in the world, is open and has the ball? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Pass to Leonard from outside the arc. Another 3 for Chicago.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Murray. Horford sets a screen for Murray. To the inside. Pocket 4. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Chris Dunn picks one up.
Instincts on that play from Murray as he used the defense, who was a little bit over-aggressive.
This is his first free throw of the game. And the first one drops. And so he hits both.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now here's Gafford. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Well, for a big guy, Daniel Gafford is very active and agile when he's playing. You appreciate a tall guy like that who can make some moves.
Bulls shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And that one falls for Gafford. one misses. Bucks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start off the game. And the Bucks miss again.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, or they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Under the bounce pass, George with no one around. And no good, had a chance to take the lead there. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Bucks.
And Covington, it gets underappreciated, but guy who runs the floor, he'll guard a bunch of different positions, he'll hit three-point shots. That's a lot of complimentary stuff.
The Bucks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he knocks down the first one. And so he makes both from the line.
Well, a key piece in a couple of huge NBA trades. There's no doubt that teams value Robert Covington and his ability to play defense and shoot the three.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. Number 1, Stephen Curry. 4th, Joel Embiid.
And whether it's been attacking off the bounce or pulling up, both these guys have been lighting it up.
Milwaukee on D. They lead by 4. George looking around. Pass to Embiid. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Launches from deep. And Curry pulls it down.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Now, here's Dunn, following the miss by Jamal Murray. And there's the call on Curry. That's his first foul. And now, let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones, and now their defense is in overdrive.
Bulls moving the ball around. Pass to George. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Robert Covington picks one up.
The length and the athleticism combination of Paul George is very hard to guard.
Bulls have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. Throw good, Paul George.
You know, Paul George, really a true two-way player in the NBA. He gives you so much on both ends, so you get all-star value offensively and defensively.
And he makes both free throws.
Now you look at the massive hauls that have been received in the trades with Paul George. That should tell you how valuable PG is.
Covington passes to Horford. Pass to Curry. Over George. Curry's shot is off.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
To the paint. Here's Dunn. Rejected by Murray. Dunn against Curry. And stolen by Dunn. And now running up the court. Leonard pushing it up. That's in. Coming off an assist from Dunn. Leonard's got 8.
Perfecting that shot early on in his career. Kawhi loves to get to that one.
Pass to Durant. Knocked loose. And oh, here we go with George. Nobody back. That gives them the lead.
You know, always talk about the first 2 steps in transition, and Paul George out quick and decisively that time.
Down against Murray. It's Curry outside. It's rebounded by Leonard.
Yeah, he's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
to Embiid. Here's Dunn. Rejected by Murray. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
Levine's checked in for Dunn. Four on the clock. Embiid from outside. Milwaukee with the rebound. Curry's got his 5th rebound in this one. Murray left side. And the rejection by Embiid.
And how about the anticipation from the big fella? Embiid is one of the league's premier shot blockers.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Chicago.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break will add to your total in a hurry.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. And Milwaukee has possession, trailing by 4. And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
Covington against Embiid, and stolen by Leonard.
Yeah, 3 turnovers so far, and the real issue is the fact that they're unforced, too careless with the basketball.
Bean passes to Gafford. It's George on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Curry. George, no good.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Now with 2 fouls here in the first quarter, everything changes for him. He's got to be more careful on defense.
Murray dishes to Durant. Shoots over Leonard. And it's Durant, that time on the assist by Murray. Durant's got 5 points so far. And so LaVine will bring it up now for Chicago. Horford against Gafford. Pass to Leonard. The tray. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Don't sleep on Kawhi's range. He'll burn you from down deep.
Murray with it. Outside, Horford. Back to Murray. The Bucks working the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Durant. Got it. Good job in the low post. Durant's got his 3rd basket of the night.
That's feel-good moment right there. 3 of 4 so far.
Pass to Leonard. Leonard draws the double. Outside, George. Gafford against Horford. The 3 from George. And it's Curry with the rebound. Curry's got 6 rebounds in the game. And here is Durant. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, the great ones can do this. When Durant gains an advantage inside, you know he's going to score or he's going to get fouled.
That's good from Durant.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Robinson comes in for Daniel Gafford. And it's done in for Paul George. So he gets them both.
It's pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line. And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Pass to Leonard. Wide open. Milwaukee with the rebound.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Durant down low. Robinson on him. Durant, no good. Inside. Murray against Levine. Embiid kicks to Levine. Leonard against Covington. And Covington sends it back.
You see why he gets blocks. Covington's length is always there.
The Bucks trail. Outside Curry. Covington passes to Horford. Outside Curry. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Curry's got his 2nd basket.
Just shows you how impressive Curry's shooting ability is, that he can adjust for any distance.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for the Bucks. And while we have a chance, let's now take a look at the NBA's season assist leaders. Jamal Murray, number 1. 2nd is Zach LaVine.
I think these 2 guys are having a little personal competition here in the playoffs to see who will finish with the most assists.
Pass to Leonard. There's the triple. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Yeah, get your popcorn out. We've seen this movie before. Kawhi not letting up now on the offensive end.
Outside, Horford. Outside, Curry. 6 to shoot. From deep three-point land. Bean with the rebound. Chicago leading. Done outside. Back to Levine from about 19 feet. It's a big high bounce and goes in.
There aren't many better
at shooting from that range than Levine. He is lethal from that spot.
Curry passes to KD. A baseline J. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. Leonard's got 4 rebounds now tonight. For 3, Levine, and Horford pulls it down.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And here's Levine after Jamal Murray was able to get that triple. Down low, here's Dunn. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Leonard's got his 3rd assist on the night. Bucks trail by 3. Murray outside. Horford with a screen on Levine. Murray with the bounce pass. Horford gets the bucket.
I like that Al right there. Just got a great angle, and he finished strong.
Levine against Murray. And here's Leonard from 3. That's a miss, and with it, he is 5 for 9. Durant dishes to Horford. Murray looking around. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Meeting the defense with a tenacious will to score. Murray giving you that effort.
Murray against Levine. Pass to Embiid. Leonard kicks to Embiid. Lets it go with a 3. And that one released in time, but no good. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Bucks lead by 1. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Milwaukee. So for Chicago right now, Daniel Gafford is out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Dunn. Then it's George. And it's Levine at the point. Curry. It's all in by the Bulls. And here is Dunn. Right side Levine. The shot. Rebound by JaVale McGee.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And Curry has it in the corner. Overdone. Curry can't get it to go. Chicago trailing here. Pass to Levine. Bulls moving the ball around. Robinson with it. Guarded by McGee. Robinson passes to Dunn. Now here's George. Dunn outside. Here's Gafford. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Dunn's got 3 assists now in this one. Murray against Levine. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Zach LaVine.
And there are signs from Jamal Murray that we have seen as one of those fearless players.
The Bucks have been excellent at the free throw line here today, a flawless 6 for 6. First one falls for him.
And Jamal Murray more and more has come into his own as a player capable of shouldering the offensive load and being a leader for his team at times.
The Bulls shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Pass to George. Launches a three. Another three for Chicago.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Olynyk. Still scoreless. Curry outside. And the Bucks miss again.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
13 feet away. And the Bulls tack on two more.
And good job by Levine fighting for that position.
Levine against Murray. Pass to McGee. It's tipped. Dunn looking over the floor. And here's George for three. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Dunn's got his fourth assist with that last one here tonight. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. A floater. Count that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut down to 6, and the bucket for Murray.
That's a tricky little move there as Murray found a little bit of space and then got that floater off.
Pass to Gafford. Craig against Dunn. Now here's Murray. Not a lot of room. George with the defensive effort.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
A three-pointer is right on target.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And the Bucks with some changes. KD's checked in for JaVale McGee. And Robert Covington subbed in for Torrey Craig. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Murray with it. Now guarded by Dunn. Murray against Dunn. Just 5 on the clock. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And here are the Bulls now. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Back to George. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got 4 assists now tonight.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now here's Curry. Murray kicks to Olynyk. Back to Murray. Goes back up. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Durant against Levine, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Al Horford is checked in for Milwaukee. Embiid, he's checked in for Chicago. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Levine. Now here is Horford. KD on the wing. They can't stop the run with that one. The Bulls leading by 13. Here's Embiid, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
Better than most centers from the line. Embiid exceptional with his hands.
Bulls have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
Shoot 2.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
I really don't think there's a more impactful player in the league. Even on nights when his stats don't show it, Embiid changes everything when he's on the floor.
And Embiid drops them both. Now Covington. Outside, Horford. Pass to Curry. Puts up a 3. And the Bucks miss again.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Dunn kicks to George. Shoots over Covington. And there's Paul George on the assist from Dunn. George has got 13 points in just this quarter. Bucks trail by 17. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Here are this postseason's dead-eye shooters. These guys have knocked down a ton of shots from downtown. Third is Joel Embiid.
He is having so much success from beyond the three-point line. Some guys just thrive on this kind of pressure.
Horford finds Covington. Here's Durant, looking to end the run, using his length inside. Durant.
Kevin has been around the league a long time, so super smart around the basket to rise up and finish.
Pass to Embiid. Outside, George jacks up a 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Curry's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Leonard against Murray. Back to Leonard. Fires from deep. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got 3 assists in the game. And so Curry will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. It's an 18-point game. Leonard against KD. Here he goes. Kicks it out to Covington. Clock at 6. The rejection by Gafford.
The length of Gafford, a difference maker defensively here.
Inside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. For Chicago, they have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6. And he can't get the first one.
Known for his incredible defense, Leonard's huge hands and timing really helped make an impact on that end.
Bucks trail by 19. Now here's Murray. 13 points in the game. To the paint, outside for Durant. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Milwaukee, no good that time either. The Bulls shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Dunn shot's good.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Outside, Horford. Pass to Curry. Can they get it? Rebound by the Bulls.
You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
George dishes to Leonard. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got 4 assists now tonight.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Now here's Curry. Here's KD. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
Man, you wake up tomorrow and look at this box score, and you know that Kevin Durant had a massive night.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. So for the Bulls, Robinson's checked in for Daniel Gafford, and Levine subbed in for Chris Dunn. George finds Levine. Now Embiid, guarded by KD. Embiid. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And who draws more fouls than Embiid? Very few players, if any. Too much size and really too much skill to defend.
Milwaukee's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Outside Covington. Back to Murray. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Durant. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. Leonard's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Embiid kicks to George. Leonard looking around for 3. George, no good. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting about 33%, not happy with the play on that end. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Very concentrated effort on Horford's part to bully his way inside and draw the foul.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. He's off on the first. And the second free throw, good.
Al Horford has been in the league a long time and has had several stops. He's seen a lot of success.
Pass to Embiid. To the middle. And it's George finishing it off.
Now, there are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
1:52 left to play here in the half. Here's Murray. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Zach LaVine.
And Murray, one of those guys that you can classify as automatic from the free throw line.
The Bucks have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. The first one falls.
Well, Jamal Murray at his size, the one impressive thing that stands out to me is that he will willingly go right at the defense.
And here's LaVine who brings it up for the Bulls. .139 left in the second quarter. George with the bucket.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And here is KD after Paul George getting his 3 to go. And the shot is good. Durant's got 15 points.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Pass to Embiid. 59 seconds left to play in the first half. And that one's good, George.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Durant. He's got 15. Here's Murray.
Well, I not only like the attack, but I love the angle of attack from Jamal Murray that time.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game. And he makes the first.
And just doing a much better job of getting to the line this quarter than he did in the first.
Both good from the line that time. 41 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Embiid. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And you've got to admire the toughness that Embiid plays with. He doesn't let fouls stop him from scoring.
Milwaukee has got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Durant against Leonard. Shot clock at 5. KD's shot is good. KD's got 17 now.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Pass to Embiid. The 3-ball. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Chicago Bulls rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Doc. I heard you imploring your team, stick to the game plan and know your personnel. Is that
all right, David? Thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Hello and welcome. And here in Game 4, you couldn't have drawn up a better first half for the Chicago Bulls.
Well, we all saw it. They've blown this game wide open with the three-point shot. The defense is scrambling, but look, this is where they felt they could get their points.
Yeah, teaching floor spacing 101. We'll see what class is like coming out of intermission. Seeing how things are shaking down for the Bucks. Things not looking great, trailing big. How do they rally back?
Oh, you're asking me? I don't know. I'll give it to Coach Kenny over there. Who you got, Jet?
Well, this is where pride has to kick in. Down in the series, backs against the walls. Are you going to pack it in, or do you want to battle?
That is the question. Men or mice? Got to stick with it. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinals. It's been one outstanding game from George.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Here's Curry. We've got Stephen Curry. Robert Covington out there with Horford. Then there's Murray. And it's Durant in at the 5, down low. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Now Levine. After the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Pass to Leonard. Lets the 3 fly. Connects from three-point range. Leonard's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Bulls. Outside, Horford. Tries from 7. Rebound by the Bulls. Gafford's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Leonard with the bucket.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Here's Curry. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Outside, Covington. Pass to Horford. Now Curry. Looking to end his cold spell. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Well, when Steph gets into the lane, he does a great job of shifting and moving the ball around and does not go away from the contact, forcing a foul.
And he's good on the second. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Gafford with the ball. Poked loose. And it's Leonard top of the key. And here's George for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Leonard's got 5 assists tonight.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Now here's Horford. Outside Curry. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Curry's got 7 points in the game.
Such a solid and unique big man in today's game. Horford's passing skills and ability to find the open teammate is very special.
Gafford against Horford. Gafford kicks to Levine. Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls. Durant with the steal. Pass to Murray. Now here's Curry. 3-pointer. And there's Murray on the assist by Curry. Murray's got 20 points.
Murray can score without dominating the ball, and that time off the catch and shoot.
Here's Gafford. Outside, George fires the 3. And it's rebounded by Covington.
Yeah, just the first miss of the half there. They have to be happy. 3 of 4 to start it off.
Curry with it. He has 7. Horford with a screen on George to the inside. Horford no luck. The Bulls have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Outside Leonard. Wing shot on the way. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. And that's 28 points for Leonard.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Murray the pass to Durant. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Curry against Leonard. Pass to Embiid. And there's the call on Durant. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Gafford with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively.
And the fire inside of KD, wanting to be his best in every phase of the game, including the defensive end.
Clearly a foul.
This is his 2nd trip to the line in this one. Free throw drops for Covington. Good on both. Bulls have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Outside, George. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
Timeout.
George has got 30 points.
Came into the league when the mid-range was popular. Game shifted to 3, and PG said, I could do that too.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Dunn, he's checked in for the Bulls. And here is Curry. 7 points in the game. Pass to KD. Empty that time from Leonard. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Now here's Gafford, guarded by Horford. Leonard on the wing. Over Murray. And it's Leonard missing. Milwaukee's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Over Embiid. KD's shot is off. The Bulls have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Gafford against Horford. From deep, George. Offensive rebound. And the rejection by Curry.
Hustle, anticipation, those are keys for Steph Curry on blocks like that.
Outside Covington. Pass to Durant. Shoots over Embiid. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Here's Chicago. Dunn kicks to George. It's deflected. Leonard. Rebound, Milwaukee. KD's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Right at the free throw line. And it falls over the rim and in. Durant's got 22 points.
And that's the shot that makes Kevin Durant. He's so special from the mid-range.
Pass to Embiid. And another miss by Chicago.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on George.
Yeah, you don't want to put Curry at the line. That's just dangerous and pretty much 2 points. Stephen, the best free throw shooter ever.
Both shots good from the stripe. Chicago dictating the flow. Pass to Gafford. Now George lets it go from deep. Drains the three-pointer. George has got 8 points here in this quarter.
So consistent throughout the years from deep. That's what has made Paul George very special.
Now Murray.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bulls.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
And the other thing about their game tonight that they've done a terrific job of is just moving the basketball around. That's how you rack up assists.
The three from George. Rebound by Murray. Murray's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside Durant. And the rejection by Gafford. Covington against George. Pass to Leonard. The floater. The rebound by KD. Durant's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Murray against Gafford. Murray with the bounce pass. That shot wide open. Curry's got 12.
How many times have we seen this? You give Curry an inch, and that ball's gone.
Curry against Dunn. Pass to George. Here's Leonard. Takes it off the glass. Leonard's got 9 points here in the second half.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Dunn against Murray. And it's sent back by Leonard.
Wow, the Claw doing what he does best, using that length on the defensive end.
Pass to Embiid. Lets it go. And Durant sends it back. Curry dishes to Murray. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Murray's got 24 points.
This is one of those games where we're not seeing him slow down, so we're in for something real special from Jamal Murray.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. So for the Bulls, Mitchell Robinson comes in for Daniel Gafford, and Zach LaVine subbed in for George. Dunn passes to LaVine. Green for 2 points. And it's 8 points for Zach LaVine. Milwaukee's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Horford against Embiid. Murray takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. He's got 26.
And Murray getting it going on the inside that time. Around the trees, still scored.
LaVine against Murray. Leonard with no one around. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. 32 points for Kawhi Leonard.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Leonard against Durant. Outside Covington. It's tipped and stolen by Dunn. Pass to LaVine. And here's Embiid. Defended by Covington. And here's Leonard. 6 to shoot. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. Curry kicks to Murray. Good D by Embiid.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Dunn passes to LaVine. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. LaVine's got 4 points now in the quarter. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. Murray outside. Back to Covington. Horford finds KD. Outside, Horford. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Murray from deep three-point territory. That three off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. LaVine for 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Durant's got 8 rebounds in this game. Covington against Leonard. Pass to Horford. Horford double team.
Yeah, life's not fair, right? I mean, that is unfair. You do everything you can to contest Durant's shot. It turns up to be an up fake instead.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. And the Bucks with some changes. Kelly Olynyk checked in for Murray. P.J. Tucker comes in for Robert Covington. And it's Torrey Craig in for Stephen Curry. Now here's LaVine. He's got 10. Outside Leonard. Fires the 3. That's good, and it's LaVine with the assist. LaVine's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Here's Craig. Pass to KD. 32 seconds left to play in the third. Leonard with the steal. To the middle. Deflects the pass. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And that one misses. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. Milwaukee has gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. And Tucker kicks to Durant. Goes up at the stripe. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
One of those nights that Kevin Durant is just massive for his team. For my money, this guy's the best scoring forward of all time.
LaVine for 3, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. Kawhi Leonard has been on display for the Chicago Bulls. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And you are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinals. Taking a look at the Bulls, they've got Daniel Gafford. Levine is out there with Dunn. Then it's Robinson, and it's George in at the 3 slot. The Bucks shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. McGee up top. Back to Murray. Over Robinson. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Levine against Murray. Outside, George uncovered. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. George has got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Bulls. Now Murray. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
And Chicago shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Pass to Gafford.
Picking it up strong. Gafford rewarded with a trip to the free throw line.
And the first one at the line is good. Gafford cans them both. Now here's Murray. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Down low. Here's Levine. Pass to Gafford. Now, here's George. Count it from 12. George has got 12 points in just the second half.
George showing the length and the lift to get to the mid-range.
Here's Curry. Shoots the three. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Murray against Levine. Pass to George. Here's the three. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Robinson. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. For three, Murray. Rebounded by Gafford. Bulls have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Left side, George. Rebounded by the Bucks. Murray with it. Craig finds Curry. Here's Murray, covered by Gafford. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And like to see Murray getting inside and getting physical. He needs that hard-charging attitude.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And some changes here for the Bucks. Kevin Durant comes in for JaVale McGee. And Robert Covington subbed in for Torrey Craig. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And here's Levine, who brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Pass to George. Takes a three. Bangs home the trifecta. George has got 40 points.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Curry can't get it to go.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
He was all alone on that one. And 12 points for Zach LaVine.
And nice work off the pass. I like Levine's catch-and-shoot mindset tonight.
Pass to Olynyk, and the foul on Daniel Gafford. And that'll be his third foul so far. Curry dishes to KD.
Well, Paul George showing off his defensive prowess right there. Full energy, full focus, and a nice contest.
LaVine feeling it out a bit. And here's George for three. Rebounded by Covington. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
That's only the first turnover, guys. He's been safe as an option for them at the offensive end.
The Bucks have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Durant with a wide open look. It's good on the putback. Olynyk's got his first basket of the night.
Those bonus opportunities for Kelly Olynyk on the inside is a big pounding and getting second chance points.
Pass to LaVine. The three. And it's rebounded by Covington.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Right side Curry. Rebound by the Bulls. Robinson's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Well, height and length at that position for Paul George, that's problematic for a defender, and he used his size to draw the foul that time.
That free throw, no good.
And missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half.
Al Horford is checked in for Olynyk. The Bulls also changing it up. Embiid, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. And it's Leonard in for Dunn. Now here's Murray. Outside Curry. Launches it. Chicago grabs the miss. Robinson's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
He gets that one.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
And here is Murray. Outside, KD. That's in there. Murray with the assist. KD's got 29 in the game.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
Pass to Embiid. Leonard with the ball. Guarded by Curry. Leonard the pass to Robinson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Now, Mitchell Robinson has really simplified his game. He's just focused on getting high percentage looks, being around the rim, both for offense and obviously blocking shots and deter guys from scoring on the inside. He does those 2 things very well.
First free throw is good.
A lot of people like Mitchell Robinson because he does what he's told to do, and that is stay in the lane. It's where he does a lot of damage, both defensively and offensively.
And so he's able to get one of two. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Curry, good.
Well, not just from deep. Steph Curry, one of the best guard finishers around the rim.
Now Levine. Right side Leonard. Shoots over Curry. And the Bulls with another miss. Milwaukee's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Outside, Horford. Back to Murray. Outside, Covington. Looking for George. He gets it there. Paul George with the steal. And now the fast break. George with the ball. It's good from long range. Levine's got 5 points now this quarter.
Levine with that high arching shot from the corner.
Murray outside. Curry wide open. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Levine against Murray. Outside Leonard. Shoots over Curry. And again, another assist.
And he's in total control of the offense. What a game.
In fact, he's almost at the franchise record for assists in a playoff game. Pass to Curry. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Outside Levine. And here's Embiid. And there's the call on Durant. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that's his 4th, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
Outside Levine. Pass to Embiid. Outside Robinson. 5 on the clock. A 3 from Leonard. Horford with the rebound. Milwaukee's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Murray the pass to KD. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
He has been an absolute wrecking ball from outside during this half, guys.
Now Embiid, defended by Durant. Pass to Leonard from deep. Good on the triple. Leonard's got 40 points.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
Now here's Durant. It's good. KD's got 17 points here in the second half.
Well, the rest of the team has looked pretty bad tonight, but he's done a fantastic job of scoring the ball and carrying the load on offense.
Now here's Embiid. Here's Levine. That's good, and it's Embiid with the assist. Embiid's got 4 assists in the game. Now here's Murray. Durant feeling it out a bit. Pulls up. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Embiid. Over Horford. Another one falls for Chicago.
And this is the beauty of Embiid's game. He has a shot from anywhere on the floor.
And a deep 3 from Curry. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Embiid with it. Rebounded by Covington. Covington's got 5 rebounds tonight. Murray the pass to Curry. And good that time. Curry's got 22.
Curry's so good at working the angles inside, just adapting to the situation.
Pass to Embiid. The free throw drops for Embiid. The Bulls making a switch here. Gafford's checked in, and Embiid drops them both. There's 1:59 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Murray. Outside Curry. From past the arc. Curry with another miss. Levine with it. Pass to Embiid. Leonard on the wing. Back to Embiid. Levine finds Leonard. Bulls moving the ball around. Three-pointer by Embiid. Offensive rebound. Here's George. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Robert Covington picks one up.
Paul George right now 1 step ahead of his defender using the old pump fake.
And George drops them both. 1:19 left in the fourth quarter.
And entering the final countdown, Game 4 effectively decided here, guys. This is just a tremendous accomplishment for the Bulls.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Kawhi Leonard.
That's amazing defense from him. Seemed to know exactly when to pounce on the passing lanes and predictive steals.
Here's George after the made shot from KD. And that one drops.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Now here's Murray. Curry outside. Rebounded by Gafford.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Levine kicks to Embiid. Rebounded by Covington. Levine against KD. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. And now they're sitting on a commanding 3-1 lead. They've grabbed this series by the throat, Greg.
And Kevin, I don't think they're going to let it go. You can see the determination they had tonight. They don't want to drag this series out. They want to get this thing over with.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much, Kawhi. The defense, of course, keyed in on slowing you down tonight, but your teammates stepped up. How important is that for you?
It feels great, you know. That's what a championship team is about. You know, when your star's not going or they double teaming you, then you got other guys knocking down big shots like they did tonight.
The others came correct.
Thanks so much, David. That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference Semifinals. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. And we'll see you next time.